Some civilizations collapsed slowly. Others were conquered, but a few didn't fall at all. They vanished. No final battle, no clear disaster, no written explanation. Entire cities were abandoned, cultures erased, and millions of people disappeared into history, leaving behind only ruins, questions, and silence. Today we're exploring 4 civilizations that vanished without a trace. Around 4,500 years ago, one of the most advanced civilizations on Earth thrived across what is now Pakistan and northwest India. The Indus Valley civilization built massive cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, featuring grid-based streets, standardized brick buildings, and some of the most advanced sanitation systems of the ancient world. Homes had bathrooms, cities had underground drainage, freshwater wells were everywhere. And then, it all stopped. By around 1900 BC, these cities were abandoned. There's no evidence of invasion, no signs of large-scale warfare, no mass graves. Even stranger, their writing system, the Indus script, remains undeciphered. We don't know their rulers, their myths, their final moments. So what happened? Some scholars believe climate change caused rivers to dry up. Others suggest shifting monsoons destroyed agriculture. Another theory points to economic collapse as long-distance trade declined. But here's the mystery. The people didn't disappear overnight. They slowly faded away, leaving their cities behind. A civilization that once rivaled Egypt and Mesopotamia, erased almost without a sound. Long before New York or Chicago existed, a massive city rose near the Mississippi River. Its name was Cahokia. At its peak around 1100 AD, Cahokia was the largest city in North America, home to more than 20,000 people. It featured enormous earthen pyramids, including Monk's Mound, larger at its base than the Great Pyramid of Giza. The city had plazas, neighborhoods, trade networks, and a sophisticated social structure. And then, by 1350 AD, it was gone. When European explorers arrived centuries later, the city was already abandoned. No written records explain why. Some theories suggest environmental collapse caused by deforestation. Others point to flooding, drought, or internal conflict. But one thing is clear, a massive city vanished, and the descendants of its builders left no clear explanation behind. Today, grass-covered mounds are all that remain, hiding the story of a civilization few people even know existed. Carved directly into rose-colored stone lies one of the most iconic cities on Earth, Petra. It was built by the Nabatean civilization, a powerful trading empire that flourished in the deserts of modern-day Jordan. The Nabateans controlled key trade routes, moving spices, incense, and silk across the ancient world. But their true genius was water. In one of the driest regions on the planet, they engineered dams, reservoirs, and underground channels that captured rainwater and sustained entire cities. Petra thrived for centuries. Then slowly, it emptied. After Roman annexation and a series of earthquakes, trade routes shifted. The city lost its importance, and people left. By the Middle Ages, Petra was largely forgotten, known only to local tribes. For nearly 500 years, one of the ancient world's greatest cities vanished from recorded history. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies Easter Island, one of the most isolated inhabited places on Earth. Here, the Rapa Nui civilization carved nearly 900 massive stone statues known as moai, some weighing over 80 tons. But when Europeans arrived in the 18th century, they found a society in collapse. The forests were gone, resources were depleted, the population had drastically declined. What happened? Some researchers believe deforestation led to ecological collapse. Others argue disease and European contact caused the downfall. But the mystery remains. Why build the statues and then abandon them? Some moai were left unfinished, lying half-carved in the rock, as if the civilization simply stopped mid-sentence. These civilizations didn't disappear because they were weak. They were advanced, organized, innovative, yet each one vanished, leaving behind ruins, artifacts, and questions that still haunt historians today. And maybe that's the most unsettling part. If entire civilizations can disappear without a trace, what does that say about us?